Hey guys, this is Bruce Carlton with Hiley Mazda of Hearst. Real exciting day. This is the day where we get to debut the 2020 Mazda CX-30. Real exciting vehicle because it's entirely new to the Mazda lineup. So let's get started. The CX-30 is essentially going to be a little bit smaller in stature to the CX-5, but here are the lines. It's made its debut just this week here in our dealership, and it looks a lot like the whole new generation of what Mazda's doing with the 7th generation with the Mazda 3. Although the Kodo styling is definitely evident, you can really see how the lines are flowing from the fender there along the side. And just want to walk around real slowly, make sure I capture all the light angles. Interesting little tidbit, I think they really wanted to embrace that it is an SUV. So you can see it has the panels along the bottom there, which kind of go all the way up and over the wheel well. The ground clearance looks really fantastic. I'll tell you, it's actually, it seems to be a little bit larger than our current CX-5. I don't have exact stats on that for you, but I tell you this much, it is an SUV to be reckoned with. Looks like on the Moroni sticker here, we were really curious how this was going to shake out, but as you can see, it's getting 28 combined average with 33 on the highway. This is a 2.5 liter engine like the CX-5. It's bigger brother, and safety should be abundant on this one. This is the premium equipment package, so this is about as top of the line as it gets. There you can see the heads-up display, which is going to be projected onto the windshield. Let me show you the cargo, because I'm pretty sure you're interested to see how that laid out. I noticed on the window sticker too that Mazda emphasized the lights. The LED lights do go all the way around the back. And here you can see much more of the cargo room here. It looks like they went with a 40-60 split instead of the 40-20-40 of the CX-5. But I'll tell you, really thick. They kept up the thick carpet. I'm sure that's going to add to the real quietness of this ride. And it looks very wide. Definitely going to be big enough for like a fishing pole or a lawn chair. And of course, it does have a storable height too. So we're just going to push that button there. Now with Mazda, of course, you get the full suite of safety features, including radar blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, high beam control. But let's take a look at the inside. Look at this. This is going to be the new interior with the white leather. They renamed it from parchment. So although it doesn't look quite white, it's a little bit more of a cream color, in case you're curious. And it does have the memory seats. As far as room, I'm going to jump in here myself. I'm about 6 foot tall, and this is going to give us plenty of room right here. Just a view of all the gauges and instrumentation. And one thing I wanted to show you too is the new command switch, which has really made a big debut on the Mazda 3, and it's very similar. Obviously it toggles, it selects down. You can do it has these shortcuts here, and they moved a lot of the control for the radio over to this button now. So in addition to the volume, this now turns off the system. It also skips by toggling to the next track, whether it's on your radio or your Bluetooth. And of course, your favorite button has now moved over here to the outside. But I really like this interior. It looks like they really moved the USB port over to this side, gave it a little bit more texture, and not as deep as the Mazda 3, but I think that's really nice though, because it doesn't have that flip over thing, so it really gives a chance for the bigger cup holders right here in the front, so they're out of the way from the command switch. I'm sure you're curious to see the back seat. So again, the door opens up very nice and wide, almost perpendicular with the car itself. So getting in and out, if you're thinking about car seats and stuff, I think this will be a big hit. Looks like really nice separate controls here, really clean lines along the door. Going with the archetype from the other design. And I noticed that they did away with the aluminum plates for the speakers, but I don't know, I kind of like it this way too. So you can see, I didn't really have to adjust the seat, and I've got plenty of room, just to give you an idea. And, I'm going to flip this around here so you can see. This is going to be what the armrests look like. And then, of course, you know, you'll have plenty of room all the way across too. Looks like if I'm able to reach just sitting comfortably in the chair, I'm not even able really to reach the door on the other side. So that's something I could do on the 3 pretty easily. I would say this is a little bit wider then. Now, let's not forget about one of the best parts, it being an SUV. It does have rear air vents. How exciting is that? And of course, a beautiful sunroof too. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is the first look. It's very exciting for us of the Mazda CX-30. I'm sure we're going to do really well with this vehicle. Arguably, Mazda's been one of the safest SUVs in the market for some time now with the CX-5 and the CX-9. I'm sure this is not going to be any different. But thank you again for the opportunity of showing you this video. Please be sure to let me know what you think.